Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let me get Minecraft up so it's not just a black screen. Okay, cool. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Friday. I hope that your week has gone well, and let me know if any audio is kind of goofy or funky. I spent a little bit of time trying to play with audio because I feel like last stream it was all crazy, but let me know if anything is weird. And let me know, what did you do this Halloween? Because what are adults supposed to do for Halloween if you don't have children? So if you did anything this Halloween, let me know, because I'd love to know, because I did literally nothing. I made Halloween cookies, and that's quite literally it. But while you're letting me know that, let's get started doing some Minecrafty stuff. So we are working on this beautiful castle wall today. I want to finish it up, and we're essentially just going to be decorating it here together today. Halloween dress up party. Did you do it with like a bunch of other adults? I don't have friends. That's the problem. Is I should probably get some friends and then I can like hang out with people on Halloween, but I don't know. I have family and like my husband, but I don't know. I just don't have like a group of friends to hang out with. Hello, if this is your first time joining the stream, then thank you so much. You went to an event and did some shopping. That's fun. Cute. I love that for you. I'm glad that you have friends. It's hard to make friends as an adult. It's so hard, and especially if you're shy and you don't want to talk to people. But anyway, let's get started doing some Minecraft stuff. Let's fix this trapdoor. So again, we're going to be doing this castle wall, and I have a little list of things that I need to collect for that. So that's what we're going to be starting with today. And actually, I need to turn down my render distance because my PC cannot handle a high render distance. I just had it up so that I could see the castle wall. And it's quite unfortunate that I can't keep my render distance up super high because I can't see my castle from all areas of my base, and I hate that. But let's grab a little shulker box, and then we can start filling it with building goodies. Yeah, there's one here. Friends, I don't have real life friends either. Yeah, like online friends. I don't know, it's just so hard. Like, I guess I kind of have friends, but I don't have like a best friend. I don't know, like I had best friends in school, but then, you know, they moved or like we kind of just drifted apart. And it's really hard to keep up with friends as an adult. And then also to make new friends. I've attempted it, but like it just, I don't know, it just doesn't ever like stick around, I guess. Okay, first thing on our list is wool. And I have a fancy little wool farm over here. And so for this castle wall, I want to build a couple of stalls that villagers can go in, so little shopping stalls. So for said stalls, we're going to need some wool, and we're gonna pick out some fun colors together. I'm excited. I just handed out candy to the trick-or-treaters. That's fun too. I live in an apartment, so like no one, I was like, if a trick-or-treater comes knocking on my apartment door, I'm gonna just pretend I'm not here. Like, I don't have candy for you, I'm sorry. But I never lived in a neighborhood as an adult either, so I never, or like as a kid, so I never handed out candy. So I never had that experience either. We lived in just like a random residential street that didn't have like a lot of houses close together. Cool. Let's see what colors we should select. I think obviously pink. And then I think, let's see here. Let me turn up actually banners don't really load in even if you have a high render distance. I'm doing free cam, by the way. That's why I'm zooming around. But I'm pretty sure I actually have some banners here. Again, they don't really load in unless you're pretty close. I think even if I go closer, will they load in? No, I think, oh wait, here they are. I think we should go for these colors so that it kind of is more cohesive. So light blue, purple, pink. Yeah, we'll just do those colors. So light blue and a wee bit of purple. Oh, your apartment did a trunk or treat. I saw that an apartment close to me was doing a trunk or treat, which I thought was actually pretty cool. I did participate in a fair bit of trunk or treats as a kid, and those are always so much fun. I feel like you get more candy with trunk or treats than you get with just normal, like, knocking on the door trick or treating. Like, my biggest candy hauls were during trunk or treating. They were always so fun. Okay, let me turn down my render distance again. I am playing on the latest version of Minecraft, which is exciting. I feel like I always procrastinate updating my game because it's just so much work to like update all your mods, and then some mods are outdated, so you can't actually update your game. But everything is up to date. And I haven't explored any of the new update stuff, literally anything. What is trunk or treat? It's weird. It's where everyone just like, I don't know, has a bunch of candy in the trunk of their car, and they like sit in the trunk of their car, and you just walk around to each trunk and you just get candy. It's like trick or treating, but with cars instead of houses. So it makes, I guess it's easier for people who don't live in neighborhoods and don't live in like a good trick-or-treating area, you know? I think it's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Very weird though, if you think about it, that everyone just like hands out candy from the back of their car. Sounds kind of sketch. Okay, we're going to need some stone walls. That is also on our list. Also for said stalls that we're going to be building. I also need to figure out whatever's going on here because it's such a mess. Very messy. So wool, stone walls. We're going to need a ton of bookshelves. Oh, something else that we're going to be doing today is decorating the interior of the bookshop. So of course we're going to need a ton of bookshelves for that. And we will worry about that later, I think, because that's going to be a bit more work to get. I think we're gonna have to trade with some librarian villagers to be able to get those bookshelves. I don't think I have any bookshelves in here. Let me grab some paintings. This little item frame, that could be nice. Oh wait, I have 50 bookshelves. That's a good start. I think we'll probably mix regular bookshelves and chiseled bookshelves together. Definitely weird if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, trunk or treating is weird. For sure. I remember my first trunk or treating, and we were like, we just like walk around to different cars and get candy out of them. Okay, that's so weird, but it was cool. What is this? Clay shulker box. What's next on my list? I need flower pots. I think that I already have lots of flower pots up at the castle wall ready to go because I was just building there and I have a bunch of materials there. And we are going to need some flowers and other plants to put in said flower pots. I really need to get on it with my flower game because I don't have a ton of flowers. A bunch of poppies, literally so many because of the iron farm. I always love a good cherry sapling in a flower pot. Let's see, what else? Ooh, mushrooms are so cute in flower pots. And then I think I have some extra azalea bushes up. Ooh, some cacti. I think I have extra azalea bushes up at the castle wall all ready to go too. It's a nighttime, it is. Let's go to sleep. And let me go ahead and start marking off things on my list or I'll get confused. I always create lists whenever I'm building in Minecraft because, you know, in real life, whenever you like go to the kitchen, you're like, why did I go to the kitchen? I don't remember. I do the same thing in Minecraft. Also, I just noticed that that is wrong. That needs to be like facing the other way. See how this one is like angled? That one also needs to be angled. Oh, wait. Oh, there's probably a reason why it's like that. Okay. Well, then I need to fix the other side. Sorry, I can't just leave it. It's bugging me. Okay, so we'll fix this side to match the other side. Not that it literally matters at all. Will this work? Yes, okay. Crisis averted. But yeah, I do the same thing in Minecraft too, where I'll like go back down to my base and I'm like, what did I come for? Oh yeah, this one thing. And then I go back up to wherever I'm building and I'm like, oh, I just forgot so many things. We're also probably going to need some more lanterns, so let's go ahead and craft those. I have some torches. I definitely have iron down here in the iron farm. Oh yeah, I definitely did. I was just like, oh wait, look, there's so much iron. I was all over the place last stream. Hopefully this stream will be a little bit better, but look how much iron. This is so good. Love that for us. I am going to go ahead and convert these iron bits into iron blocks. And then we can go ahead and stock the iron shop with them. I love having this iron farm underneath my house because my house is essentially my storage building. So it's always running. Literally always. Okay. Except I do need some iron for lanterns. That's going to be a lot of lanterns. You can really never have too many though. And then we will bring these up to the iron farm. Let's go ahead and dump our flowers into this box. Lanterns, check. We'll need a couple of podiums because I plan on putting librarian villagers in the stalls, because the whole point of me building this bookshop is to be able to get enchanted books. So we'll need some podiums. I would really like to get some candles going. Do I have any candles? I feel like I probably don't. But a cute little candle would be so nice in a bookshop. But I haven't done any trail ruins hunting, and you get lots of candles from there. And I don't have any bees or anything, so yeah. Candles actually are no-go. It's nice in theory, but I don't have any way to craft candles, so I can't. So mark candles off the list. And then I can craft more paintings up there because we have plenty of wool. And then rugs, again, we have plenty of wool. And then I could do some more item frames just for funsies. I like to place items in item frames as decorations. Ooh, redeemed hydrate. Thank you so much. Oh, hopefully you can name something this stream, and I should be able to get name tags too. So we should actually be able to properly name them because I have a villager who trades name tags, and I have a way to get emeralds. I am progressing in this world. Finally, 1,000 days into it, almost 1,000 days. I'm like making progress. The iron farm is so evil. Whenever you think about it, it really is, but it's too profitable for me to care about the morality of the iron farm. What can I say? Okay, I'm looking for leather. Let's do like 16 item frames. That sounds good to me. And then we'll make some sticks. Also, look at all my pumpkin pie. I literally have so much pumpkin pie. And it's because I was trying to level up some farmer villagers. And to do that, I had to get pumpkin pie from them. But what can I say? I am a big fan of pumpkin pie. Let me know, what is your favorite kind of pie? Mine is pumpkin pie. Huge pumpkin pie fan. I started watching some of your SMP videos and saw Infinite Drift has been in a couple. I love watching them. I know! All the SMPs are so much fun. I have no idea if they're planning on doing another SMP in the future. I know that Drift was kind of busy with misadventures, and that probably got in the way of like making a new SMP. Honestly, not entirely sure, but it is fun whenever everyone gets together. You missed the guild. It was such a fun series. It's weird that I haven't been in an SMP in so long. I miss it too. Definitely do miss it. Okay. So I got item frames, so I can mark that off of my list. And the last things that I really need to get are book related things. Again, we do have a lot of bookshelves. Let me go ahead and craft some chiseled bookshelves. And we'll do it. What kind of wood do we want to use here? I don't know. Birch. I never use birch. To make a chiseled bookshelf, I think we need a mixture of planks and slabs. Yes. I love the chiseled bookshelf block. It's such a nice block. I'll probably need more than 16, I'd say. I don't want to use all my spruce. We'll use some oak. And then I will obviously need books to put in said chiseled bookshelves. That seems like a good number, right? We'll do that. And boop them on in. I do want to try to craft some books, and I'm going to harvest the sugar cane to do that. And I have plenty of leather already. Hi, I'm the one who named the chicken Popcorn. Oh, does Popcorn live up here? Look, chicken's name is Popcorn. Oh, that's so cool. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. That's so funny. Let's see how Popcorn's doing. I haven't checked in on Popcorn in such a long time. Oh, this is kind of the bookshelf vibe I'm thinking, except I will actually put books in the chiseled bookshelves, but this is kind of the vibe, like a mixture between bookshelves and chiseled bookshelves. I've used chiseled bookshelves as floors. Yes, I've done that too. And walls and literally everything. They're such a pretty building block. Popcorn. Oh, you laid an egg for me. Hello, Popcorn. How you doing? That's so cool. I love that Popcorn lives up here. How did Popcorn get up here? I guess we probably, like, that's one way to do it. I guess we probably, like, threw an egg and an egg hatched. I don't know. That's so funny. I love that Popcorn just lives up there in the enchanting tower. I should probably make a sugarcane farm soon. I think sugarcane farm and gunpowder farm are in the future for this world because I don't have a good way to get rockets, and it's about time that I've had unlimited rockets. And it's about time that I finally put Unbreaking 3 on my elytra. My elytra breaks so fast, literally so fast, without Unbreaking 3. But by the end of this hardcore episode, by the end of it, we're going to be getting Unbreaking 3 on the elytra, and I'm so happy. Okay, do I have any more leather? I do have so much. This is perfect. And then these books we can fill the chiseled bookshelf with. I kind of need more paper too. Let's see if I have any. I have like random enchanted books, which I will definitely be putting in the bookshop, I'm thinking. Oh, I have a little bit. Oh yeah, look at all this paper. Okay, that'll do. In my hardcore world, I made a gunpowder farm before I made an iron farm. Usually it takes me a second to make an iron farm too. Did you get an elytra early on in your world? I feel like it took me a long time to get an elytra in my world. Okay, let me clean out my inventory a little bit, and then we will go on a bookshelf journey. So sugarcane in there. I don't like to carry my Fortune 3 pickaxe in my inventory because if I do, then I accidentally break my ender chest with my Fortune 3 pickaxe, and that's a sad day whenever you have to rebuild your ender chest. Just kind of tidying up. I think we're good to go. Let's try to get some emeralds. Mayhaps. Do we have any? We have 14. Is it nighttime? It is. Yeah, so I just want to try to get some more bookshelves from the villagers. I don't know if we'll need any more because we already have 54 bookshelves or whatever, 50 bookshelves. But let's just trade it for a few more. I just like hear iron golems dying all the time, and it's lovely. I love that sound. Love the sound of iron golems dying because that means my farm works so well. I don't think I've ever built an iron farm this efficient. It is so good for me. Oh, look, I always forget that this build is here. The haunted chateau. I always just forget. Like I it's so new, and then I'm flying and then it just pops up and I'm like, look at that build. She's beautiful. I love it so much. Such a cool build. Very happy with it. But we're heading over to the village if you did not know. It's very far away from my base, and as you can see, I have a pathway going all the way to it. And it took me quite literally so long to make this pathway. And we're just going to land right here. And will you give me bookshelves? You will. Oh my god. 9 emeralds for one bookshelf? Mm-mm. He hasn't been zombie curified, if you can't tell. And yeah, no, absolutely not. Yeah, so sorry. I will go ahead and maybe get some more emeralds from these guys. Do I have extra pumpkins and melons? I have extra pumpkins. Okay, might as well get some more emeralds. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's way too expensive. I would say day 430-ish is when you went to get it, to get the elytra. Yeah, I can't remember exactly when I got my elytra, but I didn't like push to get it really fast. But it might have been around like day 500, 600 for me. I'm not sure, but flying is so nice. And whenever you haven't flown for a while and then you're finally flying again, it's the best feeling. And it feels like you're a little peasant walking in your world. Walking. Why would you walk whenever you can fly? But I hope that 50 bookshelves will be enough. And if it's not, then we'll just craft our own bookshelves. I don't need to buy from him whenever I can just make my own bookshelves. All right, here's the castle wall that we are going to be decorating today. And build-wise, it is pretty much done. So in the latest hardcore episode that I'm working on, I built these 2 builds here. And I was just going to build this build. This is the new bookshop. And then I was like, that looks really empty right here if I don't place any build. So I was like, let's just build the same exact build. I did change a couple of elements with it just to make it look like the same structure, but hopefully like a tiny bit different. And then I'm thinking this is going to be the future masonry. So we can put a couple of mason villagers in there, and I can finally get a good way to get brick because I don't have a good way in this world so far to get brick. So yeah, those are the 2 new builds. We're going to ignore this one for now, and we will be redoing the interior of this build today. And then also kind of just adding some bits and bobs to the castle wall, because right now it very much looks like 4 builds plopped on top of a castle wall, and I wanted to meld together a little bit better and tell more of a story, I guess. So wagons, a bunch of other like clutter stuff. And speaking of clutter stuff, I probably should have gotten like some hay bales and like pumpkins and stuff. We'll get that later. Let's probably just focus on getting all the stalls in, and then we'll go from there. What's your favorite build in this world? That is such a good question. I don't know. What is my favorite build? I really just love this. Like, isn't this beautiful? Like, this view is just so cool. So I do love this. I know it's not just one build. Oh, it's raining. I know it's not just one build, but I do love this very much, obviously. I don't know. I really do love the Haunted Chateau too. It's such like a different vibe from the rest of my builds, so I do really love that one. And then I have this little piggy merchant farm, and I love that one a lot as well. I love how I did the roof design, and the color palette is really pretty too. It's like way over yonder. So maybe top 3. Maybe those are the top 3. The Haunted Chateau, the castle wall, and like the piggy merchant house. Not in that order though. I don't know. How could I not say that the castle is not my favorite? Though it's so funny, whenever I built this castle, I was like, oh, like it feels so much like a castle. And then I just kept on expanding and then expanding. And now the castle itself looks so small up there. Maybe I can like expand it out a little bit more, but it definitely looks like, I don't know, it's just so small. But I also like the tiers. I like how it's big at the bottom and then it gets smaller and smaller. That's cool too. I don't know. I don't really have any immediate plans to expand the castle or anything. But let's go ahead and get these stalls in. Let me get my inventory all nice and organized. So we need some spruce. And then we're going to be placing these stone walls on top of said spruce. We're going to need some spruce fences. I do already have 13, but I'm probably going to need some more. There's some sticks. I hate crafting fences. They're just so tedious. Fences and gates, I hate crafting them. It's like a wedding cake. The castle is my favorite build. Yeah, probably me too. It is like a wedding cake. It's like a cake. I like the tiers. It's fun. We will need some trapdoors, though I'm going to need some more. Let me show you what we're building, by the way, so that you know. I'm just going to zoom up here. This is what we're going to be doing. I'm essentially just going to be copying this like a bunch of times because they look good. And if it's not broke, why would I fix it, you know? And we will actually put villagers in these pens. Yeah, it'll be cool. What else do I need? I need some slabs. I'll need the wool and some spruce stairs. Spruce stairs. Let's craft some more. And then do I have any slabs already? I do have a few. And then the wool. And I think that's essentially what we need to make these little stalls. Though I will make some more gates. I need so many sticks for gates. Okay, this is what we need for now. Nice and tidy. Get rid of the things I don't need. Put my chest plate on because we're in hardcore. Okay, cool. Step 1, turn on replay because I'm going to do replay of this and add it to the video. Step 2, figure out exactly where I want to place these stalls. So I'm just going to do this number and map it out and figure out exactly where I want to place it. I want it to look like a really busy, cramped village kind of thing where people go to and trade their goods and buy goods. I want it to look busy. So I know it's going to feel kind of cramped. I think that's kind of the vibe that I want to go for. So we could do like 2 here. And then people still have space to, because these are the entrances and the exits. So people still have space to like go here and walk to the shops. Though actually, maybe I will move it over like 1 block. Haha, 1 block. I can't say 1 block and not think about 1 block. I have been in the 1 block trenches for so long, it felt like. Okay, so this. I don't think that's too close to the other stall. I'm going to move this over 1 and leave a bigger space between the 2. Maybe like this. Okay, we'll do that. I started playing 1 block a few days ago. How's it going? Let me know how it's going. I'm glad that you liked my 1 block video. It was a lot of fun to do. I have been meaning to do 1 block for a long time. And I'm so glad that I finally did it. I think here, I don't want to place a little stall. I don't think it makes sense to place a stall here. I'm thinking about a wagon instead. So we'll skip that part. Your 1 block video was so fun. We definitely wanted 200 days. I would love to do a 200 days. I think I definitely want to do more content in that world somehow. It's just that 100 days videos take so long to make. And I'm just questioning, is it worth my time to make a 200-day video? I'm not sure. But I definitely want to make some kind of extra content. Is it nighttime? Do I have my bed with me? I do. Let's find out. It is. But I would like to make it 200 days too. So maybe we will. I don't know. I feel like I've wasted so much time collecting wood. I'm scared for the first monster party. If you learned anything from my first monster party, make sure that you reinforce around the 1 block, because the blocks will break kind of like a compass or like a plus around the 1 block, as I'm sure you know now. And maybe you knew that before. Maybe I'm the only one who didn't know that. But yeah, be sure to reinforce and like make a good safety area around the 1 block for sure. How about a wagon with mountain goats up front? That'd be so cute. I guess you can probably put mountain goats on leads, can't you? And so they could be on leads, so they're not just hopping around, because mountain goats are menaces. They are crazy. Okay, so maybe a stall here. It's a bit more cramped on this right side than it is on the left side. Okay, I have a list of all of the enchanted books that I want in my world. So like all the librarians. Top 3 priorities are Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, and Protection 4. Those are the 3 priorities. And then it would be kind of cool to maybe have Silk Touch at some point, and Feather Falling, and Infinity. I already have a Mending librarian villager. So those are the 3 priorities. So I need at least minimum of 3 stalls. I wonder if I can fit a little baby one right there. Let's try. But really, the more the merrier, because I don't know, this is my forever world, so I wanted to like have everything that I could ever want in it. Yeah, we'll do another stall there. So there's 4. I don't think I can fit another one here. I know there's a bunch of space, but in my head it's walking space, because we need villagers to be able to go in the tavern and exit and then go over here. So this is walking space. I think that pretty much about does it for everything that, or everywhere that I can place the stalls. I could do one there, but it feels weird, like tucked out of the way. I'm kind of thinking of like the lore of the world a little bit, the storytelling. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to like fill that up with a bunch of stalls. I could place another stall there, so maybe we try that. Are you live on YouTube too? I am not. I've never done that before. I've never been live on YouTube, and it scares me. I am streaming on Twitch merely for the reason that streaming on YouTube scares me, because I have more people watching me on YouTube, and I don't want people to watch me because I'm scared. I want to like get better at streaming before I stream in front of like a larger audience. So no, I am not. I know that makes no sense. Okay, but we'll do a little stall here too. Okay, cool. I know that literally makes no sense, because don't you want people to watch your stream? Yeah, but I'm scared. Valid, YouTube streaming seems so overwhelming. And like streaming on YouTube and Twitch, it's overwhelming enough streaming on just Twitch. I don't know. I need more practice. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it. And then I don't stream enough anyway. In general, I don't know. I'm trying to keep it kind of not unserious, but I'm not taking it seriously anyway. So might as well just continue not taking it seriously. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just trying to like have a fun time for now. And if I want to like take it seriously, then maybe I can. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But for now, I just want to keep streaming chill. I just want it to be chill. At least for now. So I'm essentially just going to go around to each stall and build it up all together in one go. I think I put stairs here, maybe like this on the front and the back. And then I think that I did, oh, let's put my totem in my offhand. And then I guess we'll just do like a little trapdoor situation. Okay, and we'll do that on all of the castle walls. I'm so glad that you were able to catch a stream. That's so nice. And you are so lucky because I never stream, so it's your lucky day. I feel like if you're able to catch one, then like, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Then if I were to stream all the time, you know, it wouldn't be as special to catch one. And I've been doing some more 100 days videos, and it doesn't really make as much sense to stream 100 days videos. So hence why I haven't really been streaming. I was thinking about doing, I love the idea. I don't know if anyone watches Vlogmas or like different creators do Vlogmas, or I am big in the book community online. So a bunch of bookish creators will do Bookmas, and I just love those videos. I love in December, like my favorite creators posting videos like every day. It just feels so fun and special. So I want to do something like that with Minecraft. And before I did what I called Buildmas, and I built something every single day of December. And I just posted a short, and I made one long video at the end of December and showed all of my build progress. I hated Buildmas. It was so hard for me to do because I'm like working my part-time job on top of doing Buildmas, and it was just really tricky for me. Let me figure out how to do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was just really tricky for me to navigate all of that. So we're not doing that again. But I was thinking about doing, I think I'm going to call it Craftmas. And it's going to be 12 days of Minecrafting. And I'm going to post it like on the 1st and the 3rd, so every other day. And I'm going to start pre-recording, and it's just going to be kind of like a standalone Let's Play kind of thing. And they're going to be really short videos, as in like I'm not going to be doing massive projects. It's going to be like a quick Let's Play where everyone can tune in like every other December or whatever. And it just sounds like a fun time. I don't know. I don't know if it's a terrible idea, but I want to try it. You still need to watch the new Skyblock video. It was a good one. It was a good one, I will say. I was obsessed with the Autumn 100 Days, though. I'm glad you liked it. Building every day is so hard. It really was. It was so hard. And I will never be doing that ever again. Yeah, but I'm excited about Craftmas. We'll see what happens. And I don't know. I just want like classic Let's Play vibes where you just like go on and you play Minecraft for 30 minutes and there's your video, rather than doing these like massive projects where you do a lot of work kind of like off camera or like without commentary. So I just want like classic Minecraft Let's Play vibes. It just sounds like a lot of fun, and having it be Christmas and winter themed sounds like a lot of fun, and having something that everyone can look forward to like every other day in December. And the videos are going to be like 20 minutes long, 15 minutes long. So they're going to be like quicker videos. I don't know. It just sounds fun. I'm trying to design a Christmas inn for the server I play on. A Christmas inn sounds lovely. I love like a good tavern, a good inn in Minecraft. And a Christmas one sounds even better. I just love Minecraft Christmas themed things. It would be cool to do like a forever Christmas something that stays in my world, because if I do like a standalone Let's Play, then I'm never going to see my Christmas build ever again. Oh, I just did purple. No. I've thought about doing like an ice castle, so it's like winter themed, and it makes sense to stay in my world forever. That would be fun. Or even just like a Christmas village. I'm going to need some more trapdoors. Holiday specials and winter themed Minecraft videos. I know, they're so lovely, aren't they? Heart. I don't know how the kids nowadays do hearts. but I agree. They are lovely. There's my crafting table. I'm just running around trying to find it, and it's in my inventory this whole time. Minecraft is just so fun, right? I just love Minecraft. What can I say? Seasonal Minecraft is so fun. Normal Minecraft is so fun. Minecraft is just such a good game. Like, so many times I'm just like playing Minecraft and I'm like, wow, I love Minecraft. Minecraft is so cool. It's just such a good game. Though I will say I don't really play Minecraft on my own anymore. Like, I don't do... Did I ever change that out? I did. That's so cool of me. I'm so glad that my brain knows what's happening. I don't even remember changing that out. The wool color. But yeah, I don't really play Minecraft on my own anymore. It's really just for YouTube. Though sometimes I will get an itch to create my own Minecraft world. It's a fun time. But then I get so sucked into my own Minecraft world, and then I don't want to record because I'm like, I just want to play my own world. I don't want to play my other worlds. So it's not necessarily like the healthiest balance to also be playing Minecraft on my own time. I'd love to see a little winter area in your hardcore world. I agree. You should build a Christmas tree in the castle. That would be so cool to like just have a Christmas special in my hardcore series, and I don't know, kind of like Christmas-fy my world. That would be so cute. Okay, we'll do a purple one, and then I think that's the last one. Yes. No. We have a few more things to do. We have to make this villager safe, obviously, so that the villagers can't get out. So, do we do fence gates? Just all the way around? I think that might look better. Yeah, we'll do fence gates all the way around, and then the villagers can't get out. Wow, would you look at that little stall? Isn't it the cutest little thing you've ever seen? I definitely need to detail them. These over here are like nice and detailed. So I will definitely be doing that. I love how snowy it is up here. Isn't that so cute? I love that. Okay, anyway, let's add gates to all of the stalls. And I'm going to need even more gates. I love that. I think someone redeemed a hydrate. Let me check. And I remember whenever I grabbed my water. Yes. Mika. I will hydrate. Thank you so much. I don't know how to say your username. I apologize. Like a Christmas arc in your hardcore world, where every episode you build something for Christmas. It would be really cool. I agree. It sounds like a lot of work though. Videos just take so long to make. And maybe I just don't know how to be efficient. But they take me such a dang long time to make. They really, really do. So I don't upload as much as I want to. Because it just takes such a long time. And then also I do work another job, and they actually asked me to come in like literally right before I was about to hit start streaming. They were like, can you come in today? No, I'm not coming in today. I'm working. I'm playing Minecraft all day. So my other job makes it difficult as well to post as much as I would like to. No, stop it. Yeah, I would love to be able to do Minecraft full time. Not quite there yet. Minecraft. I love how I say Minecraft full time. But I mean, I guess that's essentially what it is. Okay, cute. So they're pretty much done. We just need to zhuzh them up a little bit. And let me get some flower pots going. We'll start with flower pots. We'll do like flower pots on all of them, and then I'll move on to lanterns so that I don't get overwhelmed. Gotta do baby steps. Let me put my shulker boxes like in this house, in this little build, so they're not in the way, but they're still accessible to me. Okay, I think that I have, yeah, flower pots here. And then I'm going to remove the wool and the sprucey bits from my inventory. We'll put the stone cutter here. Let me put my crafting table there. Trying to stay nice and organized so that I don't get overwhelmed. I feel like whenever I'm building, I inevitably always get really messy with it, and it stresses me out. Okay, so all of my flower pot goodies. I do have some azalea bushes there. Okay, cool. And then let me organize my hotbar. Make it nice and tidy with all of the goodies. Cool. I played a ton of, is it Palia? Before I started working again a few weeks ago. Now I don't have time for content and Palia and relaxing. I know. Why is time management so hard, and just like life so hard in general? I'm just a simple human. I just want to play Minecraft and read books all day. And I can't do that, and it makes me sad. I don't want to work a job. We'll just put flowers literally everywhere. Add some color. Oh, that one already has a cornflower. No. Let's put a little mushy room. I love how you can put mushrooms in the flower pots. It makes me very happy. Hello, Mudina. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I hope your day is going well. I guess we'll do like... Look at the cactus too. I love that. We'll do like 2 flower pots per thing, per stall. That one already has a cherry sapling. The cherry sapling looks really good in the flower pot too. Very, very happy about that. We'll do a little poppy, I'm thinking. Oh, and that's it, right? No, we have one more. We'll do azalea. The azalea bush looks so good too. I am firmly on the train of Minecraft making nearly every plant be able to be placed in the flower pots. Like, I want the sweet berry bushes to be placed in the flower pots so bad. And even like the 2 tall flowers, like either make a flower pot that 2 tall flowers can go inside of, or like make a smaller version of it, or like it gets smaller whenever you put it in the flower pot. I don't want a poppy there. I feel like, and even like glowberries, like make a cute little like glowberry vine with like little baby glowberries hanging from it or something. Like there's so much more that they could do with that, and they haven't. Cornflower? Sure. I'm so mad that new bushes and firefly bushes. See, like firefly bushes, what do you mean? And the new bushes, and even like grass. Can I please put some sprigs of grass inside of a flower pot? That would make me a very happy person. I don't know. They need to get on that. It would be so cool. It'd be really, really cool. Okay, next step. We are going to do some lanterns. So let me place all of my foliage back in the shulker box. And I guess we'll do like lanterns like that. We could also like hang them if we wanted to. We could also do that number. Yeah, we'll do like a mixture of the two. We can also just place them on the floor. We'll put this one here. And then maybe one there. Okay, cute. What is next? We need podiums in each of the stalls too, since they will be for librarian villagers. So let me craft some podiums. We'll need 4, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 podiums. Okay, pretty cool. So I think you need bookshelves. What else do you need to craft podiums? I can't remember. Is that what they're called? They're called lecterns. I don't know why I keep on saying podium. Okay, so we need 5. There we go. They should make it so that you can... Hello? They should make it so that you can craft long flower beds with 5 bricks in a U shape. Then you can put bigger plants like pitcher plants and bushes in. I would love like a good flower bed situation, because that's something that I want to add to the castle wall too. And anytime you build like a flower bed in Minecraft, it's always so chunky, and I want something a little bit, I don't know, a little bit better than what you can create. That would be really cool. I guess I'm going to put the flower pot or the lectern on this side. They literally have 1 block to move in, but that's all villagers need. They just need 1 block. Haha, 1 block. Haha. And then if we have time that we may not, we could go ahead and start breeding some villagers, but we may not have time for that. There we go. Okay, I think that they are looking pretty darn cute. What do you think? Oh, I do want to add one more thing. I want to add an item frame to all of the stalls. And then, ooh, I could add like a hanging sign, and I could put on the sign, or even just like a regular sign. I could put on the sign like trades, mending books, trades, unbreaking 3 books or something. I might do that, just so that I'm not like walking around to every villager trying to figure out what they trade for. So let's do this, and then I'm thinking that we make them out of dark oak wood, just so that we have a different color going on. Except, can you even see anything on a dark oak sign? Definitely not. Maybe I can dye it and like glow ink sack it or something. Vanilla Minecraft should have hanging pots. I agree. You can make like the hanging pots with the chains, but they only work with like azalea bushes and bamboo, and that's about it. Everything else is gonna look like it's just floating. But what about that? I definitely want to do an item frame. No. I want to do like an item frame here, but it would be cool to have like a sign. I guess I could do it there. It's nighttime. Go to sleep. Oh, can you do ferns on the hanging flower pots? I haven't tried that before, but that's good to know. Yeah, you can sort of make them with chains, yeah. But it's very limited. That's good to know about the ferns, though. I'll have to try that. I thought about the hanging signs, but another thing that I think that they should do is make the hanging signs able to be attached to fences. They definitely need to get on that, because I could not attach it to the side of this fence. I could if I wanted to, and I think this is what I did in the village. I could place like a little trapdoor here, and then the hanging sign could come off of it. So I could do that. What do we think about that? We could do that instead of this, or instead of this. I don't know. It's an option. I am down to do it. Okay, we'll place little item frames on every stall. The item frame is mostly just for decoration, because I can put like a book inside of it, but it's not going to tell me like what they're going to trade, you know? Even if I put an enchanted book inside of it, I wanted to be able to like quickly glance and be like, oh, that's my Unbreaking 3 villager, that kind of thing. And then I can do the little hanging sign thing, or just the regular sign thing. I guess the hanging sign probably wouldn't look too bad. Okay, well, that is about it for the stalls. I want to add, of course, some little wagons. And I think that a wagon will definitely go here beside of this build. Maybe the bookshop. Oh, and here. Actually, definitely there. I don't know about here because of this entrance. I want to leave it mostly empty. Maybe I mean, we can have wagons everywhere. There's no rules to say we can't have more than one wagon. But maybe like the bookshop owner and or the Mason villager like own a wagon, and they like bring it to town or whatever, you know? And then I need to figure out something here. Again, this is mostly like a walkway, so I mean, I definitely can like place something in the middle. It just has to be more strategic, you know? If you place a block on the side of the stone wall, then place a hanging sign on it, break the block and see if it looks okay. I see what you mean. I don't have any hanging signs with me to double check that, nor do I have iron. Oh, I do have iron. Okay, we can do that. What color? I don't really like the dark oak, but let's just do regular oak. I don't have regular oak with me. Never mind. I don't like the dark oak hang signs that much. They're just so dark. And I don't want to. I'd rather do oak, and I'll match the lectern too. So I'll kind of bring that oak color in. I'll get a new list going because we're going to have to go down to my base anyway and get a few more things like hay bales and stuff. So I'll add oak hanging signs to the list. And then I'll have to add like hay bales and probably other things, and I'm sure they'll come to mind as I'm decorating. Oh yeah, no, we're going to need oak too, because I'm going to need like oak trapdoors for the wagons because they kind of look like wheels. So we're definitely going to need oak trapdoors, and I don't have them with me. Okay. In that case, we need to go down like now. So let's go ahead and add pumpkins. Can you think of anything else I should grab? I feel like I'm going to the grocery store. I'm like, do you need anything while I'm gone at the store? Do you think I need to grab anything else? I'll probably have to go down there a few more times, so it's okay if I have to. Let me see if I can get a shulker box with me. I'll try to empty one out. Boop, 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 boop. Bed. Okay, that's looking nice and tidy. This one is empty. We'll bring this one with us. I will bring some things on my list. Or I will go get the things on my list, and then we'll go from there. I really need to make these into like a little fence gate so that I have like a good launch point. I mean, I guess I can just launch from here. I guess that's fine. That works just the same. More iron. You really can never have too much iron, so I will definitely grab a little bit. Because you never know when you're going to need to like craft more chains or whatever. I'm such a list girly too. I just 100%ed the new Pokemon ZA game. My notes app was filled with to-dos. My husband is playing that game right now, and oh wait, I have so much iron with me. What's this? Oh, I just set that down. I have all those iron blocks with me, so we're good with iron. But yeah, he's doing that right now. He's trying to 100% it, and I can't believe you've already 100%ed it. That is quite impressive. I'm sure that took you forever to do. I don't know why I'm looking here. That's a great question. Don't ask me. I need to get hay bales. That's what I need. And I need hay for hay bales. Oh, I'm wearing my elytra. No, 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 no. I have some hay there that I can harvest. And then I have some hay here. Do I have a crafting table? I do. Wow, I can make 12 hay bales. That honestly might be enough, but I'm going to go ahead and harvest this little wheat field down here. Well, my fiance and I have been playing it together. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. I do enjoy me some Pokemon, but I don't know. I just haven't been wanting to play it for a while. I started playing Pokemon at a bit of an older age. I didn't play it until high school. And I started with Fire Red, and I loved playing Fire Red. And then I kind of went down the line and I was playing a bunch of the other generations. And then now in adulthood, I haven't really been into Pokemon that much. I'm not sure why. But I don't know. I just haven't been able to get into it. I am excited for, what is it called? Poketopia? 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 Do you know the new, like, Animal Crossing Pokemon game? I'm excited for that. I don't know what it's called. But it sounds like a fun time. And it's crazy because I was literally just saying before I saw that Nintendo Direct, I was just saying I need a Pokemon game where you just go around and you just like befriend the little Pokemon and you just like decorate and do fun things, and it's cute and wholesome like Animal Crossing but Pokemon themed instead. And then the live drops and I'm like, hello? That's so cool. That is literally what I was just asking for. I'm excited for it because I am one who feels so bad for the Pokemon. I don't know why I feel so bad, but you literally just like beat them so much that they faint, and then you just leave them in the grass and then move on with your life, and it makes me feel bad. I feel bad for them, like just battling them. I don't know. So I'm excited for this like more wholesome version. I probably shouldn't feel bad because they like to beat each other up, right? Right? Is that what we just tell ourselves? I don't know. I think another couple of things that I want to grab on a different subject, talking about Minecraft again. I want to grab some 2 tall flowers, and I want to try to make some flower beds. So we'll grab 2 tall flowers, and then we'll grab some stone and maybe some like coarse dirt. And I can try to make like a cute flower bed. Don't know if it's possible, but I will try. Ooh, some bushes. Hello. I just saw that bush and I was like, that's a great idea. Okay, so we have hay bales. Let me mark that out. Let me get those hanging signs going. Also, this F3, completely random, this F3 menu is so new to me. I was so shocked whenever I opened up my updated game and that's what it looked like. And I was like, oh, it looks so small. And it took me a second to figure out how to like customize it for myself. Okay, here are some spruce hanging signs. I need oak ones. Let's see if I have any. Also, this is completely random. And I don't know if it's just like my game is bugged or whatever, but watch this. Okay, I use crouch toggle. I'm going to crouch. Whenever I go to my inventory, do you notice how I uncrouch? But then if I go out of my inventory, I'm recrouched. So the first time I noticed that, I was building and I was crouched, and then I went in my inventory to like get a building block, and then I thought that I had uncrouched, so then I untoggled crouch, and then I wasn't crouched, if that makes any sense. I don't know, it kind of like took me off guard, because why whenever you're crouched and then you go to your inventory, you uncrouch? Has anyone noticed that? I don't know if anyone else uses crouch toggle. I know that most people don't, I feel like, but I don't know, it took me off guard whenever I noticed that. I don't know if it's like a bug or if that's like a new feature or whatever. I don't know, but it was surprising. That's all. Okay. Bushes. Luckily, I have some in here. I never use pitcher pod flowers, but I always want to because I never use them. So we'll attempt. We'll give it a good old try and see. Now, coarse dirt. Do I have any in here? I literally have so much dirt. There's a little bit there. Okay, cool. We don't have... I mean, okay, we don't technically need dirt because there's no grass, or coarse dirt, because there's no grass, so the dirt isn't going to turn into grass anyway. So we'll just use regular dirt. I definitely need to get some more gravel for sure. Hello, Aurora. Welcome to the stream. If you open your inventory while holding down crouch, you uncrouch automatically. Has it not always been like that? I feel like it hasn't. But now I'm like rethinking things. I don't know. Isn't that weird? Like I'm just hitting E to like go to my inventory. I'm not hitting anything else. It makes me uncrouch. I feel like I've never seen that before. I'll have to try to open up an older version of Minecraft and see if it does that. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'll have to test my theory. Maybe it's just been so long since... I don't know. I feel like it's new. I feel like it's a change. I don't know. Okay. I know that I don't have any oak signs in here, but I want to see if I have any chains. I don't. That's fine. I just need to get some oak, some stripped oak logs. Oh, wait, look, I have 8 right here. That's perfect. Okay. Oak hanging signs, check. Coarse dirt, check. We got regular dirt. That's fine. 2 tall flowers, check. Bushes, check. Oh, stone. Couldn't read my handwriting for a second. We'll just get like that. No, actually, I want stone brick. But then I'll just get like regular stone as well if I want to cut it into anything else. And then, oh, I do need just regular oak for trapdoors. Oh, we have 24 here, but I'll go ahead and grab a stack just in case. And then pumpkins. I think some cute little pumpkins would be fun. Let's go on a little journey over to the pumpkin and melon farm, shall we? Yay! Off we go to the pumpkin and melon farm to get some pumpkins and melons. Because I think they'll be cute little decorational blocks. This is the piggy merchant house I was talking about that I really like earlier in the stream. I don't know. I really like how I did the roof. I think the roof looks really cool. And like the block palette, I love the pink terracotta and the pink glass panes and the piggies. I don't know. I really, really like this build. I think it's just such a solid looking build. I know it's simple and it's nothing big like that or the castle, but I just like it. What can I say? I also built this, I think last stream that I did, and it took forever. And I literally never use the pathway, but I just wanted it there for aesthetics. I also haven't been in here in a while. My beautiful pumpkin and melon farm. I love how this whole little base turned out. Oh my gosh, I just heard a zombie. Hello? Hello? Where is he? Hello? Is he like in the roof? Oh! He is. Absolutely not. Do I have torches? I do. Gotta fix our zombie problem. It's like a rat problem, but zombies. Is he up there? Where is he? Where is he? Okay. A little bit more this way. I hate to like tear up my build. Oh, hello. Yeah, never again. Never again will you be able to spawn here. Boop. Okay, now I have to remember what was even going on with the roof. I think I just fill it in and then that'll be fine. Why don't I have enough spruce? Well, that's fun. I don't know why I don't have enough spruce. Hello? Did I like stick it somewhere else? Where did it go? Oh, I have it now. Okay, cool. I think I just got stuck in the ceiling. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's get some pumpkins and melons. Glad that we fixed our rat problem. Down the staircase we go. This farm isn't as efficient. One, because like the pumpkins and melons like to kind of just float there. And then 2, because I'm never here, so it's never running. Though it doesn't seem to be doing too bad, so I'll take it. Pumpkin and melon farms are just kind of tricky, because like you can't make it too big because the minecarts won't be able to unload. And if you do want to make it big, then you have to do some kind of like unloading system. And I don't know how to do that, and I just didn't do it. Pink terracotta is one of my favorite blocks. Me too. Definitely same. In my last long-term Minecraft survival world, I used pink terracotta literally all the time. It's such a pretty block. That's such a solid color. I love it. Okay, are we done? I think we're done with all the things that we need. So now we can finish up decorating the castle wall, and then we have to do the interior. We have lots of work still to do. Let me speedy along so we can get some stuff done. Okay. First things first, I want to build the little carts, and I am not an expert in building wagons by any means. Let me make sure I don't already have like a bunch of spruce slabs. I don't think I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not an expert at this by any means. In fact, I'm probably pretty trash at building wagons. So you're about to see my mediocre wagon building skills. And we'll just see if we can come up with something cute. Ooh, you know what would be cute? If we built the wagon based off of where it's parked. So for the mason wagon, we can kind of build a wagon with stone blocks in it. And then for the book merchant wagon, we can build a wagon with books in it. Wow, that's such a good idea. Which is more complicated, iron farms or pumpkin and melon farms? It really depends. There's so many different kinds of iron farms you can build. I think the iron farm I built is not very complicated. However, the spawning mechanics of it are so much more complicated. Because it has to be like the perfect circumstance. Like you can't... If you build it in the wrong location, then you're just going to have iron golems spawning everywhere. And then you also have to make sure that the villagers are able to go to sleep. And there's some tricks to be able to ensure that they can sleep. I've built some very unsuccessful iron farms before. So, I don't know. It's kind of just tricky. How do I want to do this? I'm just winging it, if you cannot tell. I built like a really cute wagon in my 100 days, my autumn 100 days world. And I'm trying to think about how I did it. Definitely not like that. That's crazy. I think we should do like, because this is where they're sitting, you know? And then, do we want to do like a little thing in the back? No. I do want to, of course, place some little like stones around. And then I guess I should make some slab variants and then make their little like stone pile more pile-esque. So we'll do a couple of slabs. This is whenever my inventory is going to start to get really messy. Especially with these slab variants. Make it 3 blocks wide for more storage. Do you think that's going to make it look too chunky? It's nighttime. Go to sleep. Did I do... I also have a cute little wagon. Cute is an understatement. Or an overstatement. I also have that wagon that I built in my little piggy place, and that one turned out kind of cute. I'm gonna keep on keeping on for just a second and see if anything comes of this. And it's very possible that it's gonna look bad. And then I was thinking about like encasing it in with little signs. And then I know that this part still looks awkward. Don't worry. I know. I'm just thinking. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Do you play on servers? Not really. Very occasionally. But lately, no. Oh, do I already have gates? Let's check before I craft a bunch. Wagons are usually chunky, plus you can have a horse or a goat on a lead in the middle. Oh, no, 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 no. Usually I'll do like this little gate thing. So it looks like, I don't know, it has like a little place that animals can go onto. I know it's questionable. It looks cute from like this angle, but if you look at it from this angle, like the front, I don't know. Okay, let's try a little 3 wide wagon. We'll give it a go. I wonder if we like change the orientation of it. I'm trying to think because I don't want it to be too much in the way of this, because obviously that's kind of the walkway. It's not too bad. Maybe we push it right up against the house. Wait, like, no, like this, like this. Do I hear a witch? Am I crazy? 1, 2, 3. I really think I hear a witch. Wait, place some spruce trapdoors on the fence gates. It'll cook. Spruce trapdoors on the fence gates, like on top. Let me get some. It looks almost great. I agree. It almost looks good, but not quite. Are you talking about this? Like that? I wonder... Oh, I've also done it this way too, where like the stairs aren't... No, 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 no. Ignore what I just did. Boop. Put it back, put it back. Pretend you did not see. Okay, let's continue trying this 3 wide one. I think we do it like this, and then, yeah, now the rider has a place to sit better, and the front doesn't look as bland. Yeah, it does kind of like give it some more complexity. I agree. Also, I'm very much down with having like different wagons. They don't all have to look exactly the same. Okay, question here though. This wagon facing this way, it's cute. But if I also have this wagon facing the same way, it's facing the same way. Is that kind of boring? You know, should I change this one? Am I thinking about it too hard? Am I overthinking? Probably. Okay, let's just continue. I have bookshelves here. Perfect. Bookshelves, and like maybe I can get some lecterns. That would be cute. Except that the villagers going to be absolute menaces with the lecterns. Yes, they are. Never mind. Oh, but let me get some chisel bookshelves. I can at very least do that. Yeah, I like the stairs. I know it was a bad idea. The trapdoors were a bad idea. I feel like every wagon I do is slightly different. I don't have like a good go-to wagon design yet. And I definitely need to get on that and figure out like what I'm even doing, how I even build a wagon. But I feel like this one is cute and small. And I do agree. I think the trapdoor idea is a good idea. It like breaks up the slab and the stairs sitting on top of each other. Okay. But we can do like a little bookshelfy situation. Okay. And then should I do like the same thing? Do we think? I feel like now these look really small. Let me try this. The second wagon is faced to the left. It might block the tower entrance a little bit. I agree. That's why I'm facing it this way. I think if I change the orientation of any wagon, it would probably have to be the first wagon that I built. I wonder if this one should have trapdoors all the way around, since it is chunky, so we could like build up the walls a little bit more. There's a witch. There is a witch. I hear it. It's probably just like, oh, it's probably right here. Hello, witch. Hello. Okay. But maybe we do this. That's all. Hello? I might get rid of the bookshelves at the bottom though, because they have no purpose anymore. Oh wait, I should be doing this with Silk Touch. Okay, also tell me why you can't just break a chiseled bookshelf without Silk touching it. I think that's goofy. I think that you should be able to just use a regular axe and break a chiseled bookshelf and then also get it. It's crazy that you can't. Bonkers. Okay, but what about this base design and then we can fill it? Do we like that? Mayhaps. And then I'll just like fill it with spruce because there's no reason to waste precious bookshelves whenever we are just going to cover it. No, 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 no. That looks so bad. Pretend I did not do that. That looks crazy. Maybe just one layer of books. And then maybe we could place like a little lantern on top or something. Why does that look crazy too? Maybe no layers of books, but rather just like a couple of it sprinkled up bookshelves around. And then we could make the back of it a little bit higher too. I'm just like building this wagon up to infinity. It's just gonna go all the way up to world limit here in a moment. What if we do something like that? You know, I like that, but I'd place a regular fence between the two gates so they can have an animal with a lead on it. That's a good idea. I haven't seen a mountain goat in a hot second. It's been a bit. So we'd have to hunt for one. But we could also just do like a horse too. I think the closest mountain goat that I've seen, I know you would think they would be here, but I haven't seen one in a long time. But I think the closest mountain goat that I've seen is near the village. Oh, cute. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I kind of like it with the back built up too. I think that's fun. And then let me get like a chest and a lantern, maybe even a flower pot just to like add some more variety. Lantern. Oh no, inventory is getting very messy. Flower pot. Let's place a cherry sapling on top of it. And then we will craft ourselves a wee chest. You didn't know you could do what? But we can do like this kind of thing. Boop. I need to sleep. I think that's really cute though. I think it came together pretty nicely. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I'll take it. That's a nice little wagon if I do say so myself. Thank you for helping me. because I definitely would have just copied that same wagon twice. I think that's really cute though. This area is coming together. It's looking a lot more full, a lot more lively, and I like that. Like I was saying before, I do want to try to place a little bit more greenery around and some flower beds maybe. I didn't know the fence would place like that. Yeah, it looks so cool. Like, also, look at this design. You could definitely do that with just regular builds, you know, like this that I have with just the regular gates. Like, I could do something that looks like that. I don't know, it's cool. And then place some trapdoors underneath it. I think that would look pretty neat. Okay, but yeah, like this empty area, what if there were like a cute little flower bed there? Wouldn't that be fun? And then we need to figure out what to do with this. I don't know. We could do like a cute little sitting area with some benches and like a little lamppost there. We could do something in this corner. Yeah, let's try the flower bed idea first, since I know that that is something that I would like to do. So, flower bed supplies, dirt. And I want to try little slabs around it. Some too tall flowers. Or we could also fill it, instead of dirt, we could fill it with moss. We'll give that a go too. It might contrast nicely with the stone. We'll get some bushes, and then I want to get some azalea bushes. Do I have any more? Am I blind? Oh, there they are. Okay, let's just kind of lay it out and see what happens. No. I'm going to place one here. A little fountain. I was thinking a little fountain too. I think that could be kind of cute. You should use granite or brick slabs. Actually, brick slabs would be really cute because I have a bunch of brick going on in this world. So we'll give brick a little go. The thing is that flower beds are always so chunky. Like, they have to be so chunky. And I don't like that. Okay, let's try one here. Should we could build it. No. I know that it just like goes straight down into like the shadow realm, but what can I say? I don't know. So anyway, we could do this number, and maybe this is a bad idea, maybe we won't do it, but we could do it right in front of the fence. And then from there, do like 2 tall flowers and azalea bushes. You know? It's not a bad idea. The thing is that it might not be able to be symmetrical. I mean, we can definitely place one there, so maybe it can be symmetrical. What do we think? I think it's kind of cute. It fills in the area nicely. I think it looks better than not doing anything at all. We can at least say that. And I do think the brick is a good idea. It contrasts nicely. Yeah, it adds a lot more color. It does. And look, I'm using a pitcher pod flower, pitcher plant. Isn't that so cool? Cool. I like it. It's cute. Very cute. Okay, maybe I can figure out some extra areas to add them. I don't know what it is about me and wanting to make them so symmetrical, but I don't want to just like randomly place them everywhere. I guess if it makes sense, like I could place another one here in the corner. I don't know though. Okay, so this fountain idea, if I did it, it'd probably be really small because this area needs to not be filled too much. Should the fountain be brick? Should we do a brick fountain? And then should we just do like a basic villager fountain? Is that too small? Yeah, what is that? Pretend I did not do. 3, 4, 5. I could add some like slabs maybe here in the corner just to add some more like movement to it, some more depth to it. I would kind of want it to be centered in front of the bubble column. And I also think just the brick is too busy. I would probably add some granite to it. But you can't really make a fountain smaller than this, can you? And then obviously, like, I would add the fountain in the middle. But can you... Let me think. I guess you can make, like, a... No, even this, you couldn't really make a fountain that size. I mean, you probably could, but I don't want it to be even. I want it to be odd because the bubble column is odd. Let me get a little wall going. And a little bit of granite going. Do I have a fountain here anywhere? I do have like this little pond, which I think is super cute. Did I build a fountain here? I did not. Just curious. It is so hard for me just to use brick. Like, I feel like I gotta use some granite too. Granite just breaks up bricks so nicely. Oops. That's the right area. There's enough room to walk around. Yeah, I think so too. And like I said, I do want it to feel kind of busy, kind of cramped. I don't want it to feel really empty. Does that need to be a little bit higher? Does it need to be like this? Maybe let me get some water in there. Do I have a bucket with me? I think I have a bucket in my ender chest, but do you know where my ender chest is? Not with me. I think it's at my house. That's okay. I have a bucket here that I can craft. Do I have any water? Oh! I mean, I have water up there. Let's just grab that water, shall we? I'm so scared that I'm just going to like run into a build one day with my elytra and then that is how I'm going to meet my end. Hopefully that doesn't happen like that because that'd be so sad. See, I need a place to dive. Because I don't want to use a rocket. Okay, here, perfect. Dive. Oh, we're probably going to need to go up there again because I'm going to need more water. I mean, I guess I don't need it. What do we think? I think it's kind of cute, and then I'll probably place some lanterns around it and some flower pots, some other little things to zhuzh it up. You know? It's kind of sweet. Hello, Mika. Welcome to the stream. I love watching your videos while playing Minecraft. I love that. It's so fun to kind of play Minecraft vicariously with someone else. Okay, of course, gotta do a little cherry sapling. Of course, of course. Boop, boop. And then maybe actually another flower pot over here. Can't have too many flower pots, in my opinion. We'll do a cornflower this time. What do we think? I think it's sweet. It's a sweet, cute little fountain. It looks good. I am sad that you can't place the flower petals on water. That would be really cool. Kind of how I did with like this little pond. How I did the little trapdoors with the coral bits on top. That's very cute. But it's a bit too... This fountain is a bit too small for that. But I like it. I think it fills out this area pretty nicely. We're getting somewhere. Oh, I wanted to try that that hanging sign trick. Let's do that next. So where are my hanging signs? I know that I'm just missing them. There they are. And then you were talking about, I think you're talking about doing this. Let me go to sleep first. Okay, let me try. I think as soon as a hanging sign attaches to a block, like look, if I do this, I didn't mean to type the S, but there we go. Oh, it does hang. I thought that was gonna break. Okay, wait a second. Maybe you're onto something. I don't mean to keep on typing. Oh, so close. I appreciate that the hanging sign can kind of just hang. That's neat. What if we do, will it hang on? Okay, let's try this. We're going to try to make this work. What if I do this and then I place a full block here? We'll do this. And then get rid of this guy. No, that's not going to work either. Because it's still going to look like it's floating. That's unfortunate. I really thought I was onto something. I did too. I was like, I don't see how that's going to work. And then I saw the fact that it just like stayed hanging. And I was like, wait, maybe you are onto something. It's a very good idea. And it almost like hangs on the side of the trapdoor. That's what I was thinking about. Like, oh, well, what if you just place it up? But I don't know. It just doesn't really work, does it? Unfortunately. See, that just looks goofy. I'm sure that there is a good idea in there somewhere, and that you could probably figure out like a cute little something to do. But I think this is what I did in the village. Like I did, yeah, I want it to be angled. I did this, which I know it does not look very good. I know it doesn't look as good as if it was just hanging off the side. I'm just trying to think about other ways. I mean, we could always like, let's try this. And then what if we place like a little slab at the bottom? Wait a second. What if you replace one of the fence gates with the sign? I think that this idea might be the closest thing we've had to like the vibe that I kind of want to go for. You know, like it looks like it's actually hanging, which is what I want to go for. I know that it doesn't look the best with this, but like, what else are you gonna do? You know? And I think that if we were like, we could do, see, that doesn't get the vibe that I want to go for. I think the slab works the best. I mean, we could try like a trapdoor. I don't know, trapdoor or slab. Either way, I think that's probably what we're going to do. And the villagers still can't get out, so that's perfect to me. I don't want little villagers running everywhere. I hate, though, that you had to place like a full block. You have to do that. And then you can place a slab. It's fine. It works. I'm happy with it. Oh, hold up. That's like what I was going for, but a bit further back. Yeah, I know it would be nice to have it a little bit more forward, but I just don't think it works because like obviously we want to have the fences and the walls on the corners, but we came up with something. We put our brains together and tried something. It's a good idea. I'll probably continue to do this with like any time that I need to do a hanging sign. I don't know why I didn't, like, I just thought that if I hung the hanging sign on a block and then broke said block, that the hanging sign would break. kind of like a lantern. Like you can't just have hanging lanterns. They have to be on something. I didn't know that. And that's so cool. Good to know. Good to know. Oh yeah. Can't do it that way. Yay. And then we can do like the cute little, this is what this villager is trading kind of thing. I like that. Oh, no. The hanging signs are really cool, but I find that they're just a little bit too restrictive for me. Like, I want them to be able to do more, but I still really like them. I appreciate them. I'm glad that they are in the game. I just don't use them as much as I thought I was going to. Like, whenever they announce hanging signs, I was like, I'm going to use them all the time. And I just don't really use them that often. They're just very restrictive. I do like the idea of like chaining hanging signs together, and then you can like hang signs from the hanging signs. I think that's really cool, but I've just never done that. So I don't know. Maybe I need to start trying to incorporate hanging signs more into my builds. Okay. I still feel like, oh, I have my lighter on. No. I still feel like we have some empty areas in places. Like this area is pretty empty. I could place like a little flower planter there. Or I could just simply do some bushes. Here in this corner, I have like this garden area that I did for the poppies, because this is my iron shop. So poppies make sense for an iron shop. But overall, like it's getting there. We just need a few more bits, I think. Especially right here. This is like the biggest area that I think that we need to work on now. We could do a seating area, kind of how I did over here in this corner. I have like this little weird bench thing. We could do weird bench thing. Or plants. Let me try the plants. I like the plant idea. It just adds so much color. Do I have plant stuff with me? I think I do. Yeah. Cool. Let's try plants. I think I want to get rid of this. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that it's a perfect square. You could like add another garden in front of the horse stable. Is that too close? It might be a little bit too close. Maybe I should make it a tad bit smaller. Yeah, I could like actually plant crops here. That's not a bad idea either. And then I could place a bench in front of this, so I can kind of like meld my two ideas together. So I added these in front of the castle right here. I could kind of take that idea again and add those at the bottom. Those little bushes, they're kind of like topiaries. I could add one there. Is it a wee bit random? Because I haven't added them anywhere else, maybe. Also, this area I just made odd. It's even, so that means I can't do like an even sized plant there. I also don't have any shears with me. Let me think. I know this doesn't look very good right now. We're just playing around. And then these will be moss. Just place in blocks. Sometimes you just gotta not think and just place. Wow. know. It doesn't look bad necessarily. I don't hate it. Hello, welcome to the stream. Those trees are cute. I imagine they're like the signature of this kingdom. I definitely should have added a few more around for sure, but I didn't think about that until literally this very moment. And to be fair, there's not a lot of places to put them. It's a little chunky, but from afar, if you look at it from afar, I think it doesn't look too bad. We might just leave it. I'm just playing in a single player world, so just playing by myself. Do you have the flowering bushes? I do. Or at least I have the flowering leaves. I have a moss farm up at the top, so I might have a little bit more up there, but I agree I should probably add some variety to them. Good point. I probably would have just forgotten and moved on. And then I need to get some campfires, because I will make benches out of the campfires. No, I'm just playing by myself. I'm not going to invite anyone to play with me. I'm going to play alone. So campfires I'll get down at my base. And then here are those flowering leaves. I don't have flowering bushes with me, but I can always get them. So asleep we go, and then let's finish this little bush. And then I think that all we need to do is just kind of like add some clutter around, and then we're pretty much done. And then I have to work on the bookshop. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be done streaming by noon, and it's literally about to be noon right now. Probably should have expected this to take a lot longer. I feel like whenever I stream, and this is one of the fun things about streaming too, whenever I stream, I put so much more thought and effort into my decorations. I feel like that's one reason why I like to stream, is because if I just do it alone, I'm like, I just want to get it done as fast as possible. Go, go, go. Gotta finish this video. But whenever I'm streaming, like, I just sit back and enjoy playing Minecraft. I don't know why it's like that. Also, my little background music turned off, so we're going to replay it. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see if I have any of the flowering bushes up at the castle. And then campfires will get down at the bottom. Anything else I need? I don't think so. Okay. Let me clear my inventory a little bit. I can't get rid of my pumpkin pie. We need that for sure. Boop, 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 boop. Need my elytra. I need my rockets. And off we go to the top. There is no way to get from the 3rd tier to the 2nd tier without flying. And I need to fix that. I don't exactly know how I would fix it, but I definitely need to. Like, I need some way to be able to access the rest of the castle. Also, if you didn't know what the inside of the castle looks like, this is what it looks like. I know it's beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, here. Oh, wait, it would be in here. Yeah, see? Look, we have plenty. I'll go ahead and grab a little bit more. I love the moss farm. Yes, I built this entire castle just to house a moss farm. That is literally why I built it. Hello, little sniffies. How you doing? They're so cute over there. Okay, campfire time. Because who wouldn't love to sit on a campfire for a bench? Also, these chests are so crazy and unorganized. I have like a little list somewhere of ideas that I want to do in all my future hardcore videos. And I definitely want to build, like, pretty much all of my ideas are just certain kinds of storage buildings. So many storage buildings. What am I doing? I need coal. Do I have any extra coal in here? I do. Okay. Perfect. Moving on. Flying back up to the castle. But in this world, of course, I don't want just one storage building. I want to build a bunch of different kinds of storage buildings. And for like my random odds and ends that you get whenever you're looting places and exploring, I want to build a museum so it can house like the pottery sherds and armor trims and even like the candles that you get from trail ruins and just a bunch of other random things. I want to build a museum for that. I think that would be lots of fun. Okay, let's trade a couple more of these out with the flowering bushes. Okay, that'll do, honestly. And then I want to build the little bench. Are you planning to build a storage room with copper? See, that would even be a good idea for all of my different storage rooms that I have, to have like copper golem keepers in the storage rooms. I don't fully know exactly how they all work, like how the mechanics of the copper golems work. I would have to look more into it. But if I had like a copper golem for my wood area, which you can't see from here because my render distance isn't high enough, but over there, then I just like, here's all my wood, sort it for me, copper golem. And then like, here's all of my loot, sort it for me, copper golem. Here's all of my wool, sort it for me, copper golem, that kind of thing. And then I can have just like copper golems everywhere. I think that'd be super cute. I don't know how they work. I don't know if that idea even works at all, but if it does work like that, that'd be pretty dang cool. Okay. Let's do this. I'm thinking we'll just do 2 campfires. And then we'll do some little trapdoors around the campfires. I also don't have a good go-to bench design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actually, this needs to be a 3 long bench in order for it to be symmetrical, and it obviously has to be symmetrical. So we'll build another campfire. There we go. Nom on some pumpkin pie. So maybe like here. Obviously, because we are so nice, we will extinguish the campfires so people don't actually have to sit on fire. I know. We're very friendly around here. Yeah, I think that looks nice. We'll leave it. It looks cool. Last thing to do for the castle wall, I think, is just to zhuzh it up and like add a bunch of chests around and pumpkins and melons and crafting tables and chests and all of those things. So let me clear out my inventory as much as I can. Start with a nice fresh inventory. Get my chest plate back on. And let's start with chests. I guess I will craft them with spruce. Build lots of chests. And then we'll build a couple of crafting tables too. They make fun decorational blocks. And hay bales. No bookshelves. Melons, pumpkins. What else? Oh, lanterns, obviously. Let me look up here because I kind of want to do the same thing that I did up here. So just how I kind of like sprinkled some things around is kind of what I'm going to be doing. So just trying to get some ideas. I could build a couple of these pots. That's cute. I always forget that those exist. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Other than the pots. Do I have any? I don't have any bricks with me. I'll write it down so next time I go back to my base or my house, I can get them. So big pots, slash bricks. Okay, time to sprinkle some things around. Make things a bit more cluttered looking. And actually, I guess I should probably get some flower pots too. Oh, I only have 3. Wow, we use them so fast. Okay, so we'll have to just get like regular flower pots too later. It's so nice having this list going. It's helping my brain so much. Okay, now to just kind of like organize things around. Make things look a bit more cluttered. I'm really not going to think about it too much. I'm just going to do. I don't know. This is like a little shopping district. So I feel like it makes sense to have some piles around. And like, I feel like people back in the day were kind of icky, you know? They weren't very clean. They just threw their stuff around. I feel like anytime you read about like medieval times, I mean, people didn't use soap. So they're not going to think about like cleaning up their mess. Though luckily this is Minecraft, so no one is dying of illnesses, of the Black Death. Is this powdered snow? No. We'll do like a little guy here. Don't want to block that pathway too much. Boop. Anywhere else? I guess we should probably do something here. Cute, cute. Some barrels would be cool. I am always hesitant to do barrels because I plan on having villagers up here. And barrels are obviously a workstation block. And I just don't want villagers running around. Maybe like in the end, you know, whenever I'm done organizing. Also, it's nighttime. Whenever I'm done decorating and organizing everything, then I could add barrels. But I just don't like to decorate too much with workstation blocks. I try not to. I feel like it just makes my life more difficult in the future. Okay. I kind of want this. Okay, cool. Anything else? I do think I might do like some little planter boxes here, or like even some bushes just here in front of some of the shops. But for the most part, that about does it. Yeah, I think this looks really nice. It's very colorful. Lots of pretty colors going on. I like the little pile sprinkles. Wait, I want to do another pile sprinkle back here. I know it kind of doesn't make sense to just have like pumpkins and melons actually everywhere. But there's just not many food options that you can decorate with in Minecraft besides pumpkins and melons and hay bales. So I just don't have many options. If Minecraft provides me more options, then I'll use those options. Okay, now it is raining. That's cool. And we're finally going to start on this bookshop. Finally. I did not think it would take me 2 hours to finish this little stall, but it looks really good. Ooh, cakes would be really cool too. That's a good idea. I didn't think about cakes. All right, here we are in the bookshop, and I think that the floor will just be spruce wood. I've kind of played around with this idea in creative, so I have a rough idea of what I want to do, which is good. But cakes are a good idea too. Honestly, wouldn't mind decorating with a couple of cakes. I wish that you could place the pumpkin pies like you can place the cakes. It's kind of sad that you can't do that. So for this bookshop, I'm thinking of like, I want to cram it with a bunch of books. And then there will be an upstairs, of course, for the bookseller, the bookkeeper. And then over here in this room, I'm thinking will be pretty much where I hold all of the enchanted books. It's going to kind of be like the secret, older, more rare book place. I don't know, I read a lot. Whenever I read any kind of book and it has older books within the world, they're always away from the current like normie books, you know? So this is like, oh, you gotta like ask permission to like see these rare exclusive books. Like no one can just like walk in this section. So this will be the enchanted books and these will be the normie books. That's what I'm thinking. Does that make any sense? I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking about. And then up here, we'll just do dark oak wood as the floor for the upstairs. So let me grab some dark oak wood, and then I need to grab some brick and granite too. And dark oak wood. Actually, I want to do full dark oak blocks, I'm thinking. Methinks. Okay. Do I need pumpkins and melons anymore? No, let me get them out of my inventory. I go to my local library a lot, so I understand. I love the library. The library is literally like my favorite place ever. Remember on the guild where you thought a zombie snuck into your base and ate the cake? Yes, I was so convinced that happened because like I noticed it and I like chatted with Sev and I was like, my cake isn't here. What happened to my cake? And she was like, oh, well, like zombies can eat cake. So that's probably what happened. And I mean, my cake was exposed to the elements. So a zombie could have very well came in there and ate my cake. I fully believed it. Literally fully believed it. Honestly, I think zombies should be able to eat cakes. I think that's a fun concept. But yeah, I do remember that. Remember it fondly, actually. Oh, this isn't symmetrical. That's fun. Okay, we'll put a little door there, and then we'll have like a little staircase here. Probably a proper staircase. And then I'm thinking that we keep the floor stone. Too much granite. Okay, I'll work on this area later. But yeah, that will be like the secret book area. Then now, so all these walls are more or less going to be filled up with bookshelves. So I'm not going to worry about the fact that like the walls don't line up. We will worry about that later whenever we're filling in everything with bookshelves. And also I used a lot of bookshelves, so I'm a bit worried that we're just not going to have enough. But we'll find out. We can always get more. And the thing about chiseled bookshelves that I love so much is you don't need any books. You don't actually need any books for chiseled bookshelves, which is pretty cool. So I can build as many chiseled bookshelves as I want, even if I don't have books to fill them. Okay, let's grab the books and the bookshelves. And probably should get some more chiseled bookshelves going. 13 sounds lovely. So now book time. Did you loot the stronghold library in this world? Yeah. Oh, I have not. That's a great idea. We could always go to the stronghold, actually. Like, I looted it, but I don't think I cleared it out of books. So I am super down to do that if we realize that we don't have enough books. And I know exactly where the stronghold is, and I have an easy way to go into my stronghold too. So it's not like it would be a pain to do it. Okay, I'm just going to kind of like randomly sprinkle around the books, and we're going to fill up this whole wall with books, with bookshelves. And then after this, I want to place some lines of bookshelves here. So we have like rows, like you would at a library. And it'll kind of like fill this area out and make it feel more full. Oh, I had to be very careful about the orientation in which I place these chiseled bookshelves, unfortunately. That's annoying. Oh yeah, and then I guess the ceiling will get in the way. It's cute. I love it. I love a good old dusty bookshop. And I think it's just gonna literally go up all the way to the ceiling. Might as well, right? Actually, let me think. I need to get some dark oak staircases. Do I have any built? I do. So I need to clear or fill in this section where you can see the pale oak. Okay, actually, maybe this will work. What do we think about that? Should I go to the ceiling or not? I think that doesn't look bad. And actually, I'm going to silk touch all these. I need a silk touch axe because this is going to take forever. And I guess I could just break them, but I don't want to break them. But I think this side wall will have books too, so I don't need to waste bookshelves here. Let me kind of just like outline it a little bit. Okay, so bookshelves will go there all the way to the ceiling. Obviously, bookshelves can't go here because we have a window and that would look a little bit goofy. And then this little entrance, let's work on the entrance. And then we can get more bookshelves. Do I have any spruce doors? I think I do. Hello. I know that I have. Oh, there they are. And then some spruce stairs. I'm just trying to kind of make a cute entrance to the door. So I was thinking about placing, like making a little pillar, perhaps. You know? And then this door is going to be a little bit goofy because did you know you can't place doors on stairs? Shouldn't you be able to place doors on stairs? I think so, but you can't. So it's going to have to be this way, which is fine. That works. It's just going to stick out a little bit, but that'll work. I do think it needs like something here. Oh, it's nighttime. Maybe I can get a little trapdoor and put in the center there. I don't know. I just want it to have some kind of pillar or doorway or something. Maybe. I don't know. Let me grab a trapdoor. I'll keep on thinking on it. And while I'm over here, let me actually grab some fences. And I'm also going to need some ladders because to go to the top floor, I'm just going to do a simple ladder. I don't have any sticks, I don't think. Definitely don't need that many ladders. Okay. And I wanted to grab a trapdoor. getting through that doorway takes me at least 2 times. Every time I go through the door. Okay, so I was thinking we could do that just to kind of like fill it in. I don't know if I like it. And then I saw, actually, I think it was Moon from the guild. I saw her do this little ladder idea, which I think is so cool. But then we'll put like a real ladder here going to the 2nd story. Like so. And then we'll put like a trapdoor there eventually. But yeah, so we have like this little ladder. Obviously we'll fill this in, but then we have this little fake ladder and then a real ladder. Yeah, what do we think? It needs some dark oak trapdoors. Move the stair at the bottom for another trapdoor. Yeah, I think the stair at the bottom is weird. Oh, that looks better. I agree. I think that looks better. And then should we like continue this along with the dark oak? Maybe just do that. And then we could either do a dark oak trapdoor here. Maybe, yeah. Maybe we just continue that color all the way across the top of it. And do dark oak. What do we think? I could even make like literally just do dark oak plank right there. Let's try it. Give it a go. I think it might actually look better. Does it look better? I don't know. Also, maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. I think it looks, at least this part looks better. And then now that I have a little dark oak trapdoor with me, let me place it up here. There we go. Okay, it's something. We'll have to figure out what to do here. I know that these windows go all the way to the floor, but I think it's not bad. I've convinced myself that I like it. Do I actually like it? I don't know, but I've convinced myself of it. And we could also do some more bookshelves just across the bottom. I want like bookshelves everywhere, you know? Or maybe just below the window. Like I want this to feel like a bookshop, you know? And then maybe I can make those oak trapdoors. And then I can place like little lanterns and flowers on top of them, kind of as just little tables, kind of. Also an idea for your future Christmas builds, giant chocolate bars. Yeah, dark oak trapdoors look like chocolate bars. I know, they look so tasty. But yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, cool. So we're leaving this here. We gotta finish the roof, obviously. And then we'll need more bookshelves. But I don't think we're gonna like line all the walls with bookshelves. Maybe just one wall and then like a couple more scattered around. And obviously we'll need some chests to actually hold said books in. And then we'll need to do this top. So lots to do, lots to do. I am thinking that I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm going to finish the bottom level of the bookshop. I'm not going to do the top one on stream. I am feeling a bit low energy at the moment. So I think I'm just going to finish up the bottom level. Then I'll probably end stream. This is still going to take me a second. So let's fly over to the stronghold, clear it out. So stronghold, and we'll get the books. And then we need more flower pots, and then really flowers to put in said flower pots. And I think it'd be really cute to have an enchanting table just for the vibes. Like we can put it over in this dusty room, this dusty old secret room, but like an enchanting table fits those vibes perfectly. So we'll do that. And Yeah, that's the plan. Let's accomplish my little to-do list. How is Elytra doing? Not great. The Elytra is doing not great. And we do have to fly all the way over to the stronghold. Hopefully it'll be able to survive. I'm just going to dump out my inventory. I'm going to grab a new shulker box. Okay, we're good to go there. I'm going to grab a new shulker box because there's no way that those shulker boxes are going to be able to be empty. So luckily I have one right here. And then while I am at my house, where do I have one? I know I have one. Oh, there it is. While I'm at my house, I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of the stuff I'm going to need. So we need some brick to make some flower pots. I don't think I'm going to worry about the big flower pots. I think I'm just... Why does that have cyan wool in it? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about the big flower pots. We won't do those. We'll just do the small ones. Also, why can't we put drip leaf instead of flower pots? I feel like we should definitely be able to do that as well, don't you think? That would be so perfect. We'll grab these red tulips. I think that's it. And like even the spore blossoms. I know that they hang from the ceiling, but I feel like we should still be able to put them in flower pots. I want everything to be able to be placed in flower pots. Okay, so we got the flower pots and more flowers. I'm just low on flowers. I don't have very many flower options, so that is going to have to work for us. And then I need to craft this enchanting table. I have never used an enchanting table for a decoration before. Let me get some stuff to make a book. And that's so cool to use an enchanting table as a decoration. I don't know why I've never thought about that before, but it's pretty dang neat. Please say that I have obsidian. Please say that I have obsidian. Please say, cool. Obsidian, and then I'll need diamonds. Oh yeah, if you want to decorate with some cakes. So we need wheat, sugar. I don't even know if I have all the ingredients like super handy. But we can definitely check it out. Enchanting table. That's so neat. I love that. Do I have eggs? You need eggs? I only have 3 eggs? Okay, wait. Cake might not be able to happen. Oh, you only need 1 egg for a cake, so we can make 3 cakes. I cannot believe you need 3 buckets of milk. That's crazy. Okay. And then I have wheat in the barn. I have cows in the barn. I need 3 buckets. I open up these chests so much more than I should have to because they're so messy. Trust me, I've realized that. Okay, and then we need some sugar. Wow, I have 1 piece of sugar cane. That's so cool. Hopefully the sugar cane has grown just a wee bit. I just need it. Oh yeah. Yeah, perfect. I just need it to have grown just a little bit. Wow, it's grown so much actually. Wait, is it 3 tall? Hello? I feel like that grew so fast. I guess I've been playing for a second now, but I can't believe it's already grown up. We literally harvested this right at the beginning of the stream, right? Yeah. That feels very fast. Okay, well, clearly we have enough sugar. Now we just need to go over to the barn, get some wheat, get some milk, and then start crafting these cakes. Ah, sorry, wheat. I did not mean to trample you. Whoa, look at my spruce trees. They have grown so tall. I love having a wood place, a designated place. Oh wow, I have 3 pieces of wheat. Luckily, my wheat field is like pretty much grown up too. That's so cool. Everything is doing so well. I'm so proud of it all. But I love having a designated place to get wood. It's like the best thing that you could do, honestly. Because without it, I would literally have to like, remember my little island? My little tree island that I had? Okay. Cows. And then do I have enough? I need to craft some sugar. I think 6 pieces total. Oh, no. Cake. 1 cake. 2 cake. 3 cake. Perfect. We made 3 cakes. Pretty good. I'll take it. Gotta put my little seeds in my bone meal maker. Look how much bone meal I have. Wow, a stack. I also just love having this bone meal machine right beside of my wheat field. I just love all of the... Sorry, the cows are so loud. Hello. Stop being so loud. So much better. I love having just like all of my things where I have them. It's so convenient. I'm getting there to being able to build a nice and neat, convenient world where everything is organized and efficient. We're still getting there. But things are coming along and it's cool. I like seeing progress in my world. Okay, so really worried about that elytra. Quite worried about it, honestly. But we're going to try to fly over. And if my elytra doesn't last, I don't know what we're going to do. That will be a problem for future me. Probably very near future me. Because yes, the stronghold is pretty close, but this elytra breaks so fast. It was literally fully healed whenever we started the stream. And I haven't been flying that much. It's crazy. Madness. They break so fast. I remember that Minecraft was talking about creating or releasing an update where the elytra doesn't break whenever you're just like cruising. So if you like dive off of a tall place, it's not going to break. Like the durability won't go away. And I wish that they would do it. I really, really wish they would do it. It'd be so nice. And I feel like it would encourage people to have like little like diving platforms everywhere. That'd be so cool. Okay, I think that I think we're getting pretty close. I guess I don't know exactly where it's at, but I definitely thought it was pretty close here. We're looking for a frozen ocean. Kind of here. Is this it? Oh, is this it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, look, I knew it. I'm so smart. I'm so glad that I knew that. That could have been really bad if I was just like flying around endlessly. We also have a wandering trader. But look, we can just like boop on down to our stronghold so easily. And I was definitely going to make like a cute entrance, and I never did that, but probably should have. Maybe I'll do that again at some point. Oh my goodness, I literally haven't been down here in so long. It has been so long since I've been down here. That's so cool. Now I think the library is that way. Yeah, look. And I'm not going to silk touch these bookshelves. I'm not doing it at all because if I do it, it's going to take me forever. Actually, forever. So we're just going to do it this way. And then I'll just use the wood and it'll be fine. And then, to be fair, this way I'll be able to use the books for chiseled bookshelves anyway. So I think it'll be just fine. I need to get a silk touch axe. Maybe whenever I get my enchanting game all up and ready to go, I can have like a special silk touch axe. That would be nice. Did you miss a lot? Maybe just a wee bit. Maybe just a wee bit. But welcome to the stream nonetheless. We have been working on finishing up the castle wall, and right now we are decorating the inside of the new bookshop that I am building in the latest hardcore episode. And I'm just getting more books for that. Wow, look at the top of it. That's so funny. Whoa, it's so cool. I don't know, I haven't been here in so long, and like, I'm just so happy to see it again. That's so cool. This is what I love about long-term Minecraft world, is you can just like, did I ever look at this chest? I didn't look. As loyalty 3. Wow, how cool. I'll take all the books though. I'm just going to leave loyalty 3. So sorry. Oh my gosh, I hear so many mobs. But this is what I love about a long-term world, is like, I don't know, there's so many memories involved. Like, I built the portal room months ago, and I look at it and I remember that time, and it's cool. Okay, last bookshelves. If you need more string sparkle, you can use shears in the cobweb and turn them into more string. Oh, more string than if you just break them? Can I silk touch them? Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Trust me, I would use shears. I'm just testing. I just don't have shears with me. Oh my gosh, it's taking absolutely forever. Hello? Hello? That didn't even work? Okay. Well, that's cool to know. Good to know. Wow. Some bread. Look, this was like my little work area. See, I even have my crafting table. I have coal. I'm taking that. Always need coal. But yeah, I don't know. It's so neat to just like walk around, isn't it? And like remember your worlds. It's neat. I am very happy that I have it. Okay, this is upway. Is it nighttime? Let's see. Before we go up there, it is not. Now, there's my elytra. Please do not break on me. Please do not. You can use the sword on the spider web, I think. Yeah, I was just testing out to see like if I could get a spider web or a cobweb in my inventory, and then I could put it in a crafting table and see like how much string it gets me. Okay, I think this is the way back home. I really hope so. Is it? I think it is. I'm scared. I'm so scared that this is gonna break. Don't worry, I will check like every 2 seconds so I don't just fall and die. I do have a totem, but I don't want to pop it if I can help it. You can, but you only get like 2 string. But with shears, you'll get 9. I had no idea. That is so cool. Good to know, good to know. Ah! Please do not break. Please do not break. We've made it. Yay. Okay, cool. I think we'll be able to finish this. Just a little bit further. We're getting there. There's a chateau. Beauty. The beauty that she is. I know, it's so close. It's crazy how fast elytras break without unbreaking 3. Who would have thought? I mean, if it broke now, it wouldn't be that bad. But I think we can make it. I've never broken an elytra ever. Literally ever before. Because I always stop before it breaks. But I don't plan on trying that now. Yay! We did it! Cool. That is lovely. Oh, I can place my little cakes around. These are some big decisions. Where do I want to place these 3 cakes? I think obviously one on a stall. I mean, should I just place them all in stalls? I could place like a random cake on a wagon. I don't know, maybe that's their little sneaky snack. I could place a cake here. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This feels like, I don't know, it's such a big decision. You know, a little cake here would be so cute, but I'm not going to. I think I'll just place another one on another stall. Okay, we'll do it here. It's their little sneaky snack. Okay, and now let me craft some bookshelves and then fill out this place. And I'll also grab some little decorational goodies too. Ooh, I have more chiseled bookshelves there. We're also going to need more chiseled bookshelves. I just need everything. All of the things. I'll get some crafting tables. I need wood. I'll do dark oak wood. Okay, bookshelf. 16. I'm gonna need more than 16. I should have gotten some more wood maybe. I know that I definitely have some in here. Oh, perfect. No, I have plenty. We're good. We're good. False alarm. Okay, 42. 42. That sounds pretty good. Then now some more chiseled. Beauty. Okay, cool. I think that we're good to go for now. Let me grab this and then my flower pots. And I guess my flowers. And I'll place the... Hello? I'll place most of the books back in there. Here's the bookshelf. Isn't she so cute? I'm very happy with it. Now I need to fill this in a little bit more. Good, good. Yeah, I love that's just like packed with bookshelves. I love that very much. And then over here, oh, I need to get some slabs and stuff for the ceiling. Oh, sorry, I did not place a cake in the bookshop. I definitely could have, but I do need to just get a better way to get cakes because cakes are beautiful decorational blocks. It'd be cool. I was trying to think about some kind of build that I could build that holds just decorational blocks that I use a lot to decorate. So flower pots and flowers and lanterns and like pumpkins and melons and cakes and I don't know, just like all of those things that I use to clutter my builds. It'd be cool to have like just a place that I go to that I can shop for home decor, you know? And I can just like fill up a shulker box with everything whenever I'm working on a big build. Essentially, like in this world, my goal is to be as efficient as possible for building. So however I can do that, I definitely want to. What am I looking for? Spruce slabs. There's 3. And that seems to be about it. A gift shop? A gift shop could be really cute. I just love the idea of having your storage buildings everywhere and your storage buildings being like fun Minecraft builds. I've never done that before in Minecraft, like not building like a proper storage build. Usually I always have a storage build, but it's kind of just fun. Okay, I'm thinking about placing the enchanting table there just in the corner, and then we will probably have like some kind of, I kind of want just like a haphazard stack of books, not in like any rhyme or reason necessarily. Let me get rid of these, trying to be efficient with my resources. Place a slab so nothing spawns. You know, kind of just more like jumbled vibes. And then from there we can place some other little bits and bobs. So I'm thinking these chests are mostly going to be where I actually place the enchanted books. I need like a little shelf or something. Let me get some spruce trapdoors. Also, those flower pots, I know I need to fill with more flowers. I'll get to it eventually. Do I not have any more? Perhaps not. I find that you can never have too many spruce trapdoors. Like, is 12 enough? Probably not. Like, I could probably craft like 64 stacks of spruce trapdoors and still need more eventually. Like, we can have a little shelf there with I wish we could make like a stack of books. I know you can do that in modern Minecraft and it's so fun. Maybe I'll do like another little chest here. And then I want to do another flower pot. Anything else that this room needs? What do we think? I really would love to have candles. I know candles in a bookshop is a little bit questionable with all that paper and dust around, but I do think they would be really cute. But what do we think about this little area? Do we want to add anything else to it? Let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to move on. I want to get some oak trapdoors for the little chiseled bookshelves up at the front of the shop. I think it'll look better to have oak because it matches the wood better than the spruce trapdoor. I don't know. This just looks better in my humble opinion. We'll just do like a little flower pot guy. And then what else can we do around here? I mean, we can definitely add some rugs, though the problem is that everything is kind of like a 2x2 area. So if we did rugs, like they couldn't be in the middle, if that makes sense. I could add, no, even like here. I don't know if rugs are really an option, honestly. So maybe no to the rugs. We definitely need some lighting in here. I don't love that. Does that go to the outside world? Can I break it? I don't think it does go to the outside world. Okay, let's make that dark oak. You can put crimson and warped fungus in those pots. That's a good idea. I definitely forgot that you could do that / never have even thought about it. But yeah, that's a good idea. What am I getting? Dark oak plank. Do I have one? Not a single dark oak plank. Wow. Can you place nether wart inside of flower pots? I don't think you can. And if you can't, that's another thing that we can add to our very long list of things that you should be able to place inside of flower pots. Okay, that looks better. I like that. We could place some little shelving on top of the windows. Perhaps. You know, with some lanterns and other little bits and bobs. Honestly, maybe this can just be all of the lighting. I like the idea of having it be a little bit darker, you know? Because I feel like that just fits the cozy vibe of a bookshop. I feel like there's still like a couple of things missing. We're getting there. We could do like a little painting thing there. One thing that I like about item frames more than paintings is if I want to have like a 1x2 painting here, if we actually do that with the painting, It like covers every single portion. No, not that. I mean, we could definitely do that. But I kind of like the look. Do you see what I mean about it? Like going all the way to the spruce pillar thing. And I feel like having these just looks a little bit better. I don't know. Does it actually look better? But I think it kind of does. And then we could like do a little book thingy there. Maybe we can place a painting there. I need some blocks. Oh yeah, and then we obviously need to fill up all of the chiseled bookshelves with books, obviously. But yeah, let's do this thing, and then we could do like a little 1x1 painting. That's not painting. Sure, that one looks beautiful. There we go. Okay, and it's nighttime now, and you can see that it's still nice and bright in here. Like, nothing's gonna spawn. But there's also, like, little pockets of shadows. I think it's cute. I think the lighting is good. We won't add any more lighting. And then I think the last step is to just fill these with bookshelves or fill the bookshelves with books just randomly throughout. I love this. It just looks so good. I love the colors. It really, really breaks up the bookshelves. Like, that just looks so good. I love it. I love it. What can I say? Also, I could do like a little oak trap door situation on the side. I know that they are see-through, but that kind of helps a little bit. Hello, I'm trying to put my bed in the bookshelf. This is just so cool. And I love that you can place the book in each individual whatever slot you want to. I love that. That's so neat. Do I have more? Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me know if you are a person who decorates, like, have you already decorated for Christmas? Let me know. Or do you usually wait? Okay, I can't place any books back there, but that's fine. I used to be a kind of person who decorates for Christmas before Thanksgiving, but lately I've really tried to enjoy fall or autumn a little bit more, because it's so easy just to like move on to the next thing. But then if you celebrate Christmas literally like in October or at the very beginning of November, fall becomes literally just a month long, and I want to be able to enjoy it for just a little bit longer. So I'll probably be decorating for Christmas right at the end of November after Thanksgiving. I know it's different for everyone in different countries and stuff, and like Canadians, you've already had your Thanksgiving, so then you're like, might as well start decorating for Christmas. And that would make so much more sense than to decorate for Christmas. I decorated November 1st. Definitely been there, done that. Like, one year I was like, I need any happiness anywhere I can get it. Like, it was just a hard year for me. And so I was like, I'm going to decorate like literally the very beginning of November, because I was just sad person. They should add mice to the game. Oh, that'd be so cute. What if they did it to where like you placed on a block, kind of like a leaf, and whenever you place a leaf, then you get the particle effects. So what if they you place on a block and you get particle effects from that block? You could do so many different things with it. I think about like Animal Crossing. You can kind of do that with Animal Crossing. You can give different blocks different effects, or different items. I guess they're not blocks in Animal Crossing. Okay, I think that we're pretty much about done with this. I think that we've come up with something very cute and cozy. Like I said, I'm just going to work on this, I think, a little bit later. And honestly, I might just leave it for now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I want to get this video done. And this little outside area looks super lovely as well. I'm very happy with it. And thank you all so much for helping me come up with ideas. It's always so nice to collaborate with you all and come up with something a little bit better than I would have been able to do alone. So I am going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I am sleepy. I feel like streaming takes a lot out of me and my energy levels are like not great. And I'm going to lay down and just stare at the wall for a moment and eat a little bit of lunch. But I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your day. And I'm going to end it here. Hopefully this video will be up. I don't know. I have no idea. Next week, the week after, I have literally no idea. But I'm almost done with this, so it shouldn't be too much longer. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to wrap it up here. So I should probably stop my replay recording. And I will see you all hopefully in the next stream. Hopefully I will stream again here very soon. And it won't take me like 2 months to stream, but I guess we'll just see. But bye! Thank you for hanging out with me.